long as we have our angle set to 30 degrees and we could read our dimensions, then we should be okay. We're going to draw a line and we're going to start here, go straight down this time, and we're going to type in 25, enter. And then we're going to find our angle of 330, which is 30 degrees down from the horizon. We're going to type 45 and enter. We're going to go straight up, and Daniel says that it goes straight up 16, so we're going to type that. Then back on an angle of 150, but not very far. It doesn't matter how far, just a short line. We're then going to start at this intersection and drag it forward 25 units, and then drop it straight down. It doesn't matter how far as long as it's straight down, and we're going to use fillet to join those two. Now, with that shape in place, we can sort of set up the rest of the drawing. So I'm going to draw a line that goes from this back corner straight across on a 30-degree angle. And I'm going to type 70 and enter, and then straight up 60 and enter. These would be good done as construction lines so that you could just turn them off and on. I'm going to erase them when I'm done. So I'm now going to draw a line from this angle straight down on an angle of 210. And I'm going to type 45 and enter, and then connect it to the top of the point we already drew. The angle will show up as 210. It's actually 180 plus 30. I'm going to erase these two original lines because I don't need them anymore. And I'm going to draw a line from this point straight forward on an angle of 330, which is 30 degrees from the horizon, 25 and enter. I like to use copy, especially for isometric, as it speeds things up. And I copy those two lines forward, and I'm going to copy these two lines to the front. So that sort of sets up our shape as it's coming together. So originally, remember this line came back on an angle of 30, 70 units and then straight up. So this showed us where our back corner was. I'm going to draw a line from that intersection straight forward, and it's going to come forward 85 units. Now, what that does is it's going to set up the front corner of our isometric. So I'm going to draw a line straight up from that 10 units. Over on an angle of 210, it's going to be 35. Straight down 10 and back. So I'm going to get rid of these lines again because I find they get in the way a bit. And that sets up the very front face of our drawing. So now we have a couple things to do. I can draw a line straight up 40 units. Then it goes back on an angle of 150. We have to do a bit of math here. We have to take 85 and subtract 40, which is 45. And then we're going to subtract another 25 because it gives us the overall size. It gives us to the point we want to go to, but it doesn't give us all the numeric information. So who's got a calculator? 85 minus 40 is 45, minus 25 is 20, right? So I type in 20, and then I just simply draw a line connecting those points. I can now erase this. I then draw a line straight back on an angle of 150, 40 units, and then I go straight up to this point here. So it sort of joins it together. I then can copy, because I like to use copy, I said, this line to these key points. And then these two lines there. Now it's not quite the shape yet, but it's getting awfully close. So if I draw a line on my 30-degree angle over this way, and I draw a line straight down 30 degrees, sorry, 90 degrees. I can use fillet to join them. See how it gives me the point? So now, if I draw this line, which one should I do? This line from the bottom back 20 units and straight up 16, I can connect that one. I can copy from this point to the bottom. And then the last thing I need to do is draw a line from here straight back. And that gives us our weird little isometric shape that was nearly impossible to read the dimensions off of the first go round. I'm going to stop the video and then I'm going to go through how to draw it again with the rest of us here in attendance. My gosh, let's have a round of applause. That was crazy. Crazy.